Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Centrian.
Do you feel taking a bath?
To free a stone's subtle soul requires great precision. Welcome.
How fares you?
Please do not stir.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and modern art?
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
I got it! It's the Soreto!
It's not a landscaping object. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Should you tire of these humans, drop them in the pail and grab a different soul. Well, what? Should you tire of these humans, drop them in the pail and grab a different soul. Quite the note. Splendid! The sky over Toussaint before a storm. That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines.
To vines and to wine!
Scarlet, crimson, oxflower, split, full special ardent figures. No opposition takes shame.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Wine, wine, wine handed all art. A strong, subtle soul requires great precision.
This is
It's a metaphor.
What else will they think of? If they can't agree, they ought to cut the line. Adieu, the constant struggle. Welcome.
How fares your health?
Do take care of you. Do take care of you.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Well, hey there. Hello!
Do not disturb! Shoo, shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now. Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmeffant-garde. It's all about two things. Quite pretentious.
We should walk
I was
past the
prepared
tables.
for all
Perhaps
sorts
they're
of
still there.
Good to see you.
Heart's about to burst from a surfeit of beauty.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Things are good.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Bravo, dearest. Trust me. He promised me he'd meet with you, and so he will. Hey there!
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Saraba, Rendum, Alabakista, Saveshkehi, Beshkehi,
Ah, how beautiful. The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil, and defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
This painting is rather... It's very...
Form exists in the
bloody colorful! That's what... Ignorance.
Have you seen the Skelliger eyes?
Do you read poetry?
As for that stipend...
I shall go. Or perhaps I won't.
Never should have performed tonight. We are busy. We wish to be alone. Please, leave. We are busy. We wish to be alone. Please, leave. As for that stuff, we wish to be alone. Please, leave. We are busy.
Can't talk. By the way, I'm gonna run. Oh, yeah, table, food, potions. Might as well. I don't care what that guy has to say. Oh, what's going on?
Please leave. This is a private alcove. Leave us be.
Listen around. Oh, love letter. Let's see.
Love letter penned on a napkin.
Oh, my amour, sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life.
I don't think that mask is gonna hide who the only silver-haired, yellow-eyed guy in the whole city. You must have. It shows. Okay, I shall examine it. Okay. What about this one? These don't look right. Wait a minute. Let's go into hypervision. Okay, I still don't see anything. Must be like how my paintballs are so deep. I have all these paintings already in my house. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anyone... What? Yeah, they're beyond the bounds of cognition, all right.
Deliberations on the nature of existence.
It's a rip.
It is irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning.
It represents. Oh, they're debating. That's hilarious. Okay, let's go back over here. Okay, over here I saw something. Oh, loot.
Look at a fist tag. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
And they're not even.
I need to take a hit of ibuprofen in a minute.
Fist tag. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
They not even wish to comment.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
She did. Dandelion has made everyone mad. Every female and... Okay, okay, so we're in this area. I got the scent. Alright, there we go. There's the scent. Probably be going to that room that it wouldn't let me in. Such talent. Yes, my paintball throwing was amazing. Okay, get my way. Spec my authority. Haha. Hey, do I need to steal first before I talk to this guy? Looking. Nope.
The Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. You are here incognito.
She's pretty.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
So I'll just let this whole thing run, maybe, and we'll just see. If you hear any noises, that was me walking to Get that Dr. Pepper cold again. Diet Dr. Pepper. Let's see.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Yeah, or you will be in one.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
Ah, you must be from my area.
We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Now, I have to importantly scan the room. Okay.
Quickly, upstairs.
Okay, I'm coming. But there's stuff to say. Oh, wait, I have to. There we go. Okay. If I don't loot, I mean, I can't leave loot behind. Come on. I have 100 of these, but you know. Oh wait. What's this over here? Let's try this room first. Oh, can't get in that one. Locked. Wait, let's try to open it. Okay. It's funny how there's locked doors, but so it's kind of weird. But hey, it would be game breaking if you didn't have, you know. Oh no.
That must be Cecilia.
Oh.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door.
I gotta admit, I'm
Guard
looking
would've
pretty cool.
noticed.
I mean,
Might
Geralt's
still
looking
be
pretty
somewhere
cool.
here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Alrighty. Shake my hands. Let's get ready to do some business. First, we're gonna investigate. We're gonna go a little Batman, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. Oh, something to loot. Loot. Yeah. And turn off the light because, yeah. Okay. There's gotta be loot. Loot. Okay. There we go. Now let's check out the body.
Killed her and went out on the balcony.
Alright, here we go. Okay. Wait, what's this?
Bloody handprint. It's his.
Yeah, I see. I
Right on
guess.
the door. Made a platform. Clever. Broke the flower pot. Must be pretty strong too. And stepped in the soil.
Okay.
Must have climbed this ladder.
Well, wait a minute. Oh, that's a ladder? Ooh. Looks like a bunch of weeds. Alright. Well, I think we know
Could
it's...
still be here. Need to stay alert.
Okay.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard.
There was a
Sank to the
fight.
floor.
She fought for her life. Oop. In her like memory.
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
Loot.
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
Alright.
Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open probably.
Okay. Lights off. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Any little detail will add to the overall story. And that's what you want. I thought I saw some more. There we go.
Bloodstains.
Okay. Loot. Run for the loot. Yes, I know we have an important thing to do. Oh, what's this? I'm trying to read. I want to get an achievement for reading every book. Is there one? Does anybody know? I've never gotten it, and I've tried time and time again.
Sconce is bent. Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it?
Probably to defend themselves, perhaps?
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
And he came for something specific, for a reason. Yeah, I see that important clue, but before I get to that important clue... Okay, let's check this out.
Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room.
And...
Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
looks like a painting of Henrietta. Unless I'm wrong. Okay, here we go.
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Get shoved out. Ah, here we go back into...
Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them.
Yeah.
Jewel's still here, though. So our Centurion must have been the flyer.
Let's take a look. Splat. Or probably not. Oh well.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here. But I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurion's killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she had arrived with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
There's something fishy about her. She's up to something.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled.
She threw him around the room.
And then he drew a knife. Everything.
The only way she could do that is if she's...
I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
fell out of the window.
She's a vampire, isn't she?
Just so.
Let's see what she says.
Wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock
course.
rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you.
Oh, I'm
a
sure you
hairpin
can.
might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Oh, indeed. He's a witcher, master witcher. He knows what he's up to.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Not true, that's not what I
This is
found.
my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Did I already choose this one? Yeah.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also,
I bet the
happened on
employer's the
weapon he attacked
blackmailer.
Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
She talks to the Duchess like she's the queen.
Might I have a word?
Another.
You must excuse me a moment.
I think she's. I mean, the way she acts and talks is. I mean, she has to be a high vampire or close. She acts kind of like them, you know. I mean, she's talking to the Duchess like.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward. But in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work
Previously,
of our blackmailers.
the blackmailer found out that the Beast is a vampire who's a friend of Regis.
Look,
the good vampire.
Both tied to you.
They're blackmailing him. They're gonna kill his woman.
Not something I'm willing to.
And so that's why he's
Worry
been
about
killing.
one thing,
He's forced to
that
do it.
Somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get
But she
banished?
was born under a
Siana
bad
was
moon.
Cursed.
Something in all the books and even the show.
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day.
I wonder if I get a chance
In
to
the
interrogate
end, they forced
Cedric.
her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
I wonder.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister.
I would hate to have my family jewels
A
stolen.
fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Sounds right to me. But somewhere in there, there's
Your
vampire.
mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Sienna is there, you must find her.
Oh, yes,
No
ma'am.
matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
Yeah.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise!
She knows Regis too? How can anyone look at him and not think the dude looks a little off?
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival.
Regis is cool though.
We are lending
This
our
is the
combined
killer.
resources to the witch's hunt.
This is the killer.
Yes. Splendid.
Face to face with
Why
the
are you
beast
here,
of Toussaint.
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited...
Look how
Regis
comfortable
into
she
their
is with them.
house.
She is a vampire. I
We've known each
guarantee. I
other
knew it.
for
Ages. Come on.
ages, literally.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask Regis if
Witcher,
it lets
I think you
me.
know Regis too, even that you are friends.
Oh, her awkwardness.
Seems surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said
Regis is
you're both aiding
cool.
him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect.
The Beast of
Master
Beauclair
Witcher,
is right
maybe you
there.
could satisfy my curiosity.
Even though he's being
What's
forced
it
to
like
do it.
going toe to toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options?
I'm
to
positive
kill
now.
or be killed.
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice. When loved ones are at risk and require protection.
There we go.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
This guy's still.
Enough about the Witcher
I don't
trade
like
for
this
now.
guy.
Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire.
I still don't
I
like him.
spent time there as a child.
He's not like
Fond
Regis.
memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return.
Yes, I knew he was gonna want to ask Regis. You know, Regis can give a full down low.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaf here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaf believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would
Ravens.
be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
It'd be nice to have all the birds tell you stuff. This is where. Here we go. Let's find out.
Your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We've
Geralt's
not
about
seen
212 years old, so.
I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Oh, that's just too obvious.
Now listen close.
I don't care.
Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detlaf, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my
Thousands
friend.
and thousands and thousands and thousands of years old. And he trusts Geralt. Geralt's
Splendidly,
wisdom.
Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're
Dettlaff.
right.
Dettlaff wasn't that bad a guy,
Contrary to
but
what common folk believe,
until this happened.
choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to two exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Regis is thinking, how do I keep him here? Oriana, she's definitely one of them.
You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
What do I say? Let's go ahead and go
Don't know
for
him
it.
too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good
Excuse me.
sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy.
I mean,
He
he
is a
did
good
cut
man,
his own
but lost,
hand
which
off.
is why he comes
The
across
hand
as
he
grim.
used after his first kill. He didn't like doing it, but
Didn't expect the
still.
evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix Mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Okay. Now this is why I spent so much time. I spent like 20 hours in the Skellig Islands getting every question mark, every little side quest, basically diving and getting loot, getting all the Grandmaster sets, getting everything you can get, which I thought shouldn't you get an achievement for getting every Grandmaster sword, every Grandmaster make armor, you know? Okay, so we can save now. Okay, Emil, Regis, okay. Let's go see what her before I end this, let's go ahead and take a look in what might be the boring part for you, but to me this is what the game's all about. Okay, so let's check it out. I don't care about that brat. Okay, during the soiree, of course, she had given the presence she was known normal. Yeah, you see, yeah. Sienna. Sylvia Anna. It's really should come as a surprise. I don't want to read too much about that. They might. Sometimes the game does actually spoil itself. Like if you go in here and read this, it'll tell you what happens, like past tense. Hopefully, this is just a lot. Look at all this with Regis. Seeing as how Duchess she's speaking of Dread Beast himself. The blackmailers are holding Dettlaff's loot. Okay, you can read that. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know what I'll name this. The party and the plot. Sounds good. Alright. Thank you so much. Please, if you can, drop a like. Comment down below. What do you think? I love the synergy. You've got the books to start with, and they are similar. The games went in 1, 2, and 3, and they have their own kind of, but they still work together. They're almost synergistic. Instead of being poor translations or anything, they're actually related so well. And I couldn't believe it when the Netflix show came out, and it blew me away because it was, with the exception of two things, Triss's casting. Sorry, that's not Triss, okay? In whether in the book with chestnut hair, chestnut is not brown, it's brownish red. So even if you go to the books there, in the games she's a redhead, so that completely broke with both of those. And then Nah, not so sure about Yennefer. She definitely isn't like any Yennefer ever described before, but whatever. She actually was pretty cool, I thought. Good actress. What was the other big thing? Oh, Ciri. Having Ciri be so young, a kid. I get that the show is 5 to 10 years before this game, but I mean, we already saw at the beginning, Ciri with them, and they could have done it like that, I think. But anyway, it still was great, and it's also still really synergistic but just different enough that you can enjoy the books, you can enjoy the games, and you can enjoy the show, which is why all three are seeing the highest sales since they came out. I mean, the show is blowing up, the books are selling like crazy, and are collectible, very collectible right now, especially if you have the UK original covers. Oh man, they are beautiful. Well, not the original covers, but there were ones that had much different art than the ones that say now a Netflix show. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you so much.